Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Senior Talking Walks. I am Bill. We are still in our awesome guitar series. And today's song is brought to you by popular demand. I read your comments, always read your comments. And one of the most popular songs that comes through that a lot of you want to learn how to play is, drumroll please, Knocking on Heaven's Door. What a great song. And it's so awesome because it's just G, C, and D. G, C, and D, and then there's an A minor, which is okay. So there's 4 basic chords. This song was originally done by, as you know, Bob Dylan in 1973. Mega hit. And then who covered it? Eric Clapton covered it in 1975. Knocking on Heaven's Door. Don't go away. We're coming right back with Knocking on Heaven's Door. All right, everybody, welcome back. Here we go. Knocking on Heaven's Door. As you remember, as I said, there's only 3 chords, except there is an A minor. So there is a G, there's a C, and there's a D, and there is an A minor, okay? Now, for those of you who may be joining my channel for the first time, I'm gonna teach you how to use these chords and how to do these chords, but there's a lot of other videos on my channel that you can see. We've done our chord series where we're doing 12 chords all together. We've already done G and C and D. We've done G, C, and D. We're getting ready to do a lot of others, so you can definitely go there and you can learn in detail how to play those 3 individual chords. Or you look at a lot of my other videos and there's a lot of them that we're already using G, C, and D. And why is that? Because you can play thousands of songs with just these few chords. We've said it a lot, and it doesn't matter. It can be country, it could be rock, it could be folk, it could be anything that you want. Just 3 or 4 basic chords and you've got it. So first of all, we're gonna do Knocking on Heaven's Door. So here we go. We're gonna start with G, all right? Remember, as I always say, keep these nails trimmed really good on your fretting hand, okay? Make sure that doesn't really matter that much on your picking hand, but on your fretting hand and on your finger hand, absolutely. Okay, make sure to keep that thumb up underneath it so you can come up this way. Make sure you push directly down on the strings. G chord, G chord. We played this over and over. It is the most popular chord. 3 of them. Number 1 is G, number 2 is C, and number 3 is D. And then there's tons of others, A, F. There's actually about 12 altogether, and we're gonna go through each and every one of them on our chord series, okay? G, 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 G. It happens on the 2nd and the 3rd fret. Your first finger goes on the 5th string on the 2nd fret to get that bass right here. And then your 2nd finger comes over here to get the 6th string on the 3rd fret. Those 2 together, and then you bring your 3rd string way over here up to the 1st string. Play all 6 strings. Make sure they all sound out. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure, if you don't have that thumb under the neck, you may get a lot of this, okay? You don't want that. Get that thumb underneath here, move your wrist up this way so you can push directly down, and you have your G. Now, in these verses on Knocking on Heaven's Door, they're all basically the same, where you're gonna go, Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. All right, so it's G, D, A minor, and then it's G, D, C. It's basically like that on every line, okay? G, D, A minor. You can already hear the song coming together when you do that. A minor, then G, D, and C. Just by listening to that, you already kind of know the way this song goes, right? So we did G, 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 G. Now we're going to go to D. D happens in the 2nd and the 3rd fret. Okay, look at the charts. First finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger underneath it on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And then your 3rd string fills in over here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. All right. You can hit strings 5 through 1 when you hit D like this, okay? Let's do G, D. G, chart. G, D, G, D. Mama, take this badge off of me. A minor, A minor, A minor. We've talked about A minor a lot, remember. There is a house in New Orleans. Every time I hit A minor, that's what I think of. A minor, A minor, A minor. A minor is one of the most popular chords on the guitar as well. All happens in the first and the second fret. First finger on the second string, first fret. Second finger up here on string number 4. And your third finger right underneath it, string number 3. Oh, what a pretty chord. Keep that thumb underneath there. A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor, G, D, A minor. Mama, take this badge D off of me. Same thing, except it's going to end in C this time. I can't use it anymore. That's the way it goes. G. I can't, G. I can't use it anymore. C, C, C. Remember, the second most popular chord on the guitar. C. First, second, third fret. Your first finger on the second string, first fret. Your second finger on the fourth string, second fret. And your third finger on the third fret, fifth string. C, 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 C. That second sentence. G, I can't, D, use it anymore. C. So let's do those first two sentences. Let's put them together. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. G. Mama, take this badge D off of me. Same thing, except it's going to end in C. G. I can't use it anymore. C. How about that? We go right back and you do the exact same thing, first and second. G. It's getting dark. D. Too dark to see. A minor. G. I feel like I'm D, knocking on heaven's door. C. How about that? How about that? You've got the whole verse 1. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Before we go into the chorus, we all know what the chorus is. What? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. All right? Single strum, single strum. When we get to the end, we'll play that around a little bit. So let's do what we've learned so far. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. And you do it twice, okay, for the first part of the first verse and the second part. G. Mama, take this badge off of me. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. I can't use it anymore. C, G, D, C. And then it just repeats, except different words. G, D, A minor. It's getting dark, too dark to see. G, D, A minor. And now G, D, C. I feel like I'm D, knocking on heaven's door. There we go. First verse, boom, done. First verse done. Let's go to the chorus. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. It's just, the whole song is like that. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. Then we go into the chorus, and it's just G, D, A minor, G, D, C. All right? The chorus. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. G, D, A minor. And then G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. G, D, C. This is too easy. I know you people are out there. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, that's just too easy. This guy doesn't know any hard stuff. He just knows the easy stuff. Well, you got to start with the easy stuff. But there's so many things. This is a great song. Remember what a huge hit this was for both Bob Dylan and Eric Clapton. But it really only has, well, it's 4 chords, but it's the same all the way through. So we've done the chorus 1. Let's go to verse 2. Same thing. G, C, D. Mama, put your guns in the ground. A minor. G, D, A minor. Now it's going to go G, D, C. I can't G, shoot them D anymore. C. Same thing. G, D, A minor, just different words. At a long black cloud, D is coming down. A minor. G, D, C. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. C, G, D, C. Back to the chorus. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. A minor, G, D, A minor. Now G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. And then it just repeats. It says the same thing. G, D, A minor. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Says it again, repeats. G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. C. And then it does this little outro where it just does G, D, A minor, and back to G. That's where he does that ooh. He does that ooh. And G. There it is. Knocking on heaven's door. 4 chords. G, D, C. G, D, C, G, D, C. It really is G, D, A minor, G, D, C. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. If you do that all the way through on verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, that's the whole song. In that order. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. All right, so let's do it all the way through, okay? And I'm just going to kind of talk as we go, but we're going to play it all the way through, single strums, okay? G. Mama, take this D badge off of me, A minor. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. I can't use it anymore. C, G, D, C. G, D, A minor. It's getting dark, too dark to see. G, D, C. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. That's first verse. Now we'll go to the chorus. G, D, A minor. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. G, D, A minor. Now G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. C. Back to G, D, A minor. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. G, D, A minor. Now G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. How about that? First verse, chorus. Now let's go to the second verse. G, D, A minor. Mama, put your guns in the ground. G, D, A minor. G, D, C. I can't shoot them anymore. C, G, D, C. G, D, A minor. That long black cloud is coming down. A minor. G, D, C. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. C. Now we go back to the chorus. G, D, A minor, G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. It's G, D, A minor. Now we're going to G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. C. Just repeats it. G, D, A minor. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. A minor. G, D, C. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. C. Then we go into this little outro. G, D, A minor. Ooh. If you want to just do it again. Ooh. G, A minor, G, D, C. And back to G. How about that? You did it. Knocking on heaven's door. Eric Clapton, 1975. Bob Dylan, 1973. One of the biggest songs ever. And look how easy that is. It just, it's one thing to be easy because there's just a few chords in it, and they're easy chords, G, C, and D. But the songwriter makes it pretty easy too when it's just 2 verses and 2 choruses. That makes it really nice. You get into some of these other songs like The Boxer or Mrs. Robinson or anything, they have like 22 verses or something. You're just going and going and going. So it's hard enough to remember, the different chords, but then to remember the songs. This is one of the easiest songs to play. I highly recommend practice these chords. Go back and look at the chord videos that we've done on G, C, and D. You'll see a lot of other videos that I've done that uses A minor as well. Learn those chords, and then work on songs like this. Just the other day, I did another song. It's on the channel called Leaving on a Jet Plane by John Denver. 3 chords. Guess what? G, C, D. So you can play over 1,000 songs, probably several thousand songs with only 3 or 4 chords. So keep practicing, keep working at it. I hope you're enjoying this series. Make sure you give us a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Keep walking, keep talking, keep that brain active. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.